guy's got shoulder pads. Look at this.
Right in front, coming down. Oh, yeah.
Like I said, you know, I think the one thing I do is before I take the field, I have one of my big offensive linemen just come.
Yeah, you know,
you know what they do, and the key the key to everything is just to do what we do better than what they do.
You also seem to be one of the players that is having a lot of fun with this whole environment, with the media, with traveling, with all of this stuff in the Super Bowl.
Well, you know, I think you got to have a little fun. I think, you know, these are rare moments. These are moments that you're going to remember throughout your career. And, you know, have fun. I think you just seize the moment and you enjoy the moment. And, you know, you just don't look back. You only live once.
Could you also talk about the historical context of this with Lovie Smith and with Tony Dungy being the first African-American head coaches to be in a Super Bowl? Obviously, one of them is going to win it.
Oh, definitely. You know, I seriously think that one day we're going to look back 10, 15 years from now, and you know, people are still going to be talking about this first Super Bowl where, you know, number one, the odds of having two African American coaches, based on the fact that there's not a lot of black head coaches in the NFL, but to have two in the same game in the same Super Bowl is monumental, and you know, just throughout history, you know, you know, this NFL and just the movements that the NFL has been through to come to this point right now where, you know, two head coaches, African-American head coaches are going to be coaching in the same game. It's definitely going to be written in the history books, and, you know, I don't think a lot of guys that are playing in this game really understand the magnitude of that, but one day we'll be able to sit back, tell our grandkids and things like that about this game that we played in.
That's how great it is out there. You know, we're real close and we do a lot of stuff together. And it's just, it feels like one big family. They're always in support of
Same thing for the town of Chicago. What is the town of Chicago like as a sports town?
The town of Chicago is a great town. You know, they love the Cubs, love the White Sox, the Bears, the Blackhawks, the Bulls, all of it. I mean, it's just a great place to be in. I mean, if you like sports.
You know, really, we're just kind of getting comfortable with our surroundings. You know, just getting used to being here. The first night, you know, we kind of had a good time. Went out a little bit. Last night, got a chance to sit down and have a nice dinner. And now it's just business, man. You know, today's going to be like a typical Tuesday with a media day mixed in there, and you know, tomorrow we're going to work. So I think we pretty much the extra time that we've had up to this point, I think we use it to prepare, but not over-prepare. You know, we got a good idea of what these guys do, and you know, we're focused from here on out.
And tell me about your camera. It looks like you're a professional there. You know what you're doing.
You know, I want to be a media. You know, that's what I'm gonna do. You know, when I get finished playing, then I'm gonna get into the media, take a couple pictures, do a little bit of it all.
Can you show me your camera? That's not. Is that digital or is that?
I guess so. I don't know. You know, shoot. I asked the guy what's the best thing in there. He gave it to me. I'm like, all right, that'll work. All I know is how to push the button. That's it.
All the chat was for.
All right, best answer. Ready? One, two, wait. Head down. Head down. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Other than that, that's all. So I'm going to talk to
Tyler, thank you for playing Rock'em Sock'em.
Good luck, Ray. See what he has in mind.
It's like I said earlier, we just got to read our keys, number one, and get to the football. We can't get caught up in what he's doing back there with all the gesturing and all the whatever he says. We can't really get caught up too much in that. We just got to read our keys and get to the football. I think the reason that I don't know, but my thing is I think they do that just to get you thinking about something else than what you're not supposed to be looking at. So we just got to read our keys and play fast. Oh, I don't know. I got no idea. I mean, it looks like that's the same thing. Plus, you got to deal with the media all the time, too. And, you know, I like to stay out of the media as much as I can in my past. So I just like to, I like to kind of...
You know, I mean, and for young black men who say, you know, I mean, I would like to coach. You know what I mean? I think I can coach, or I want to coach a championship team. So it's definitely inspiring. It helps.
I know they're going to come out and try to run the ball, and their run defense has been, the best in the league in the playoffs. So it's going to be a challenge, but I think that's more than anything is going to determine the outcome of the game.
Thank you. A few minutes on 5 minutes ready.
You done?
Thanks a lot.
Jump in.
2 minutes.
I can't set everybody else off. Yeah.
Hey, Des, how you doing?
Can you talk a little bit about what the tight end?
So you might get in. That's good. And just tell me some. Oh yeah, I mean,
Dolphins are not here. They're getting ready to play a game.
We're playing Nick Saban.
Save it. You know what I'm saying?
Saban, Nick Saban. We don't like. You know what? Appreciate that. We would probably certainly get the Super Bowl.
Say that it gets annoying, but it really does. The coach is always on it. Even the ball accidentally falls out of a ball bag, he expects one of the players to run and go run all the way into the end zone. That's just his mentality, and he doesn't play around with that.
How good of a head coach and what kind of personality do you think Ron Rivera would be?
I think really good. The good thing about all our coaches, especially Ron, is they stand up when they made a bad call or they've done something they shouldn't have done, and players respect that, and that's why we play like we play. We play for our coaches because they all stand up and take blames. So at the same time, take blame when they have to, but at the same time, that makes us be accountable as men. When we mess up, we've got to say, you know what, coach, we messed up too. So they're not wrong a lot of the times, but 9 times out of 10 it's us. But that 1 time out of 10, if they do mess up, they'll stand up and say, you know what, we put you in the wrong situation.
What are your memories of the first?
How do you actually pronounce my name? My name is Adewale Ogunleye.
What's the origin of that?
It's Nigerian.
The big thank you.
Now, I'm checking out the glass though.
Can I put my foot on the field for a second?
Put it right there. All right, let's see, go. Stop behind you.